Is this happening to you? Then you're in the right place for video game training. In this video, I'm going to show you how to defeat the Godskin Duo. If you want to be an absolute legend and support the channel, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Azzavhar or Azza. Now let's get into the video. I'll just show you where this boss is located on the map. So it's located at this crumbling Farum Azula. The boss itself is located just here. You'll likely approach the boss fight from this Dragon Temple Site of Grace. However, there is a Site of Grace that's a bit better, and you won't have to run past all these knights every time you die if you go to this other one. So to get to the other Site of Grace that's a bit closer, you'll have to do a running jump off of here, down to these stairs, and then fall down again. And then we need to run past a bunch of enemies in this direction, and head right. Watch out for these bad boys. You can just run past, or you can fight them, it's up to you. And we need to be heading left at this point and then dropping down again just over that ledge. And then if we look forward, we've got the secret Site of Grace. There's two main bonuses for using this Site of Grace. One is the run back to the boss fight is literally just up here. And you can also get access to an NPC cooperator that will jump into the fight with you as well. What you can do if it's the first time that you're approaching this boss fight and you're approaching it from the Dragon Temple Site of Grace is go to this balcony first of all and then jump off and run forward to initiate the boss fight. But just keep in mind, if you've already started the boss fight and then there's a fog wall just here, you can't actually get through this particular fog wall. So what you'll have to do is kind of like go over that way down the stairs and then go through the fog wall on the side of the arena instead of this one. I'll just show you the setup that we're using for this fight. So we've got two keen scimitars, we've got a serpent's bow, we've got a finger sacred seal which we might use for rotten breath to apply scarlet rot. We've got the golden beast crest shield, and a good shield can come in really handy in this fight. For the talismans, we've got Erdtree's favor +1, which raises maximum HP, stamina and equipment load. We've got the wing sword insignia, which raises our attack power as long as we keep on attacking. The green turtle talisman for increased stamina recovery speed. The Viridian amber medallion +1, which greatly raises maximum stamina. We'll also be popping our flask for increased stamina regen as well as more stamina. Exalted flesh to raise our physical attack. You can get some good damage in with blood loss, so we'll be applying blood grease to our weapon. Magical attacks also do some decent damage, so if you've got any magical attacks or magic grease, feel free to use that. You can also apply poison to them, so you can throw some poison pots, some poison bone darts, or you could use poison arrows. And we've got 11 sleep pots at the ready, as you can actually put them to sleep. Using sleep pots costs a little bit of FP, so for that reason we've also got 2 blue flasks with us. You could also choose to use spirit ashes / spirit summons, which serve as a good distraction, so feel free to do that. We'll be whipping out the ancestral follower ashes. Okay, so with all that being said, let's jump into the fight. First of all, you can pop on some magic grease, get the sleep pots ready, head over this direction, whip out the spirit ashes, and then we want to be throwing sleep pots at this bad boy over here. You can use these columns as defense. This guy is usually quite good at dodging the sleep pot, so you might have to throw a few before you actually get one that connects. He's now completely asleep, so just ignore him and focus on this enemy over here. So next we'll whip out the serpent bow and the serpent arrows to poison him. And what we'll try and do is I want this guy to ideally break this column so I can show you some of the stuff that we can do with the column. Use it as defense. So we'll lock back on. Here we go. I think he should break it quite soon. So what you can do is not for this particular attack. When he does this Sonic Adventure rolling around at the speed of sound attack, he'll just roll straight over the column, so you can't really use it as defense. But for all the other attacks, like when they throw that black flame, it will just tank the black flame for us. The other guy is still asleep. You can shoot your arrows over the top of the broken column to get any damage. So we're currently shooting poison arrows. Just back up a little bit if he does that crazy 7,000 jab attack with his sword. And that's him now dead. Just be careful of the like I say, the Sonic Adventure, like rolling around at the speed of sound thing, because he'll just go straight over the top of the column. This guy is back awake, but if you want to, you can just throw another pot, pop him back to sleep, and you can buy yourself some time. What we'll do next is use Exalted Flesh, and we'll whip out these swords, put some blood grease on, and I'll just show you the blood grease in action. We could also use Warcry for a little bit of extra buff, although it takes away the sword buff, so I'll reapply that. And as you can see, you get insane amounts of time. If they're asleep, you can just literally stand there, you know, use all your buffs, all that kind of stuff. Once again, you can sleep pot this bad boy. This one is not as good at dodging the sleep pots as the other one, but same kind of thing. You can just apply your blood grease or your magic grease to your weapon and just completely delete him with a few strikes. There's not really much left on the health bar there, to be fair, but another sleep pot. For that attack there, where they throw the black flame, if you've got some distance between you and them, you can just kind of like dodge to your right or left and you'll completely avoid it. But yeah, feel free to just pop your war cries, your grease, rebuff, exalted flesh, and get slicing away. And that is the fight. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and it helped you out in some way. If it did, remember to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. You can check out all the other content that I make at Azzavhar.com.